strange things have happened since I've last been on. It was like a couple weeks ago when I did that villager trap with Skate, and the villager is still up there. We have not trapped another one, but we haven't really tried. So that's been up there. I actually recorded the episode that comes after this where Zerthik and I go to a stronghold. So I actually record that after I've recorded this, but this is the second half of the other episode because I needed to record some more footage and I wanted to show some things that I did off screen. So first off, you kept knowing that I kept dying to creepers coming up here and blowing this up. So Zerthik turned it into an actual nice waterfall, built this little lake kind of between our two levels, which is really cool. He filled up this big hole that was here with water. Now we have a little dock, so we were working on some of that. This actually flows all the way down to the big lake. Achievement-wise, let's see. I'm not sure if you've seen that I got some of these. Like I got the Sniper Duel one. Oh, I got the Overkill one with a Sharpness 3 sword and Strength 2, I think, potion. This stuff is coming down the road. This one's obviously not coming anytime soon. And then Pig's one I haven't really tried much for. So that happened. Shoot, the egg farm, that completely filled up all 3 chests, so I went ahead and killed those chickens, so that egg farm is no longer a thing. If we ever need more than like 3 hoppers full and 3 double chests full of eggs, then we'll just use some of those eggs that we have to spawn some more and start the farm up again. But I can't imagine us ever needing that many eggs. And the other ones are coming along nicely. I think the cacti farm are filling up the second chest. So either way, these are like just running nicely, but I decided I stopped doing that. Let's see. Oh, I made it like several stacks of torches and lit them all up. I was lighting up some more on Chase's area because mobs kept falling on us, but really I was lighting up down here. I think I lit up like this whole area, like over here really well. I was lighting up all this, all under there, and over here is like lit up very well, at least not up on the top here, but at the bottom. It's all lit up really well. So there's still more to do, but it's becoming so much more safe, and our area to build in and like to be safe is expanding. We're going to go up and see what Neker has built here. And then, yeah, Skatem hasn't done too much. We'll probably just be walking by. No one else has. I want to show some of the little bits I did on the inside. I forced myself to work on the inside of my house. Again, I'm not really happy the way it's coming out at all. It's really terrible. But that's why I was kind of becoming a fan of Zerthix, because it's so tiny. There's not much room for interior decoration. But I have all these ideas and I see all these cool things that people do, and I can just never get my own thing going. And then I want to show some of the other stuff I did. So this is like my favorite part right here. But you can see I did a little bit of stuff here. I decided to mess with this a little bit. So I kind of like this little like area here. I was gonna make this little like reading area. And then I kind of did something with this because this was kind of in the way. But then you've got these here, and this was like a little shelf. This was going to be originally just a shelf, and then I'm like, I'll put seating up here, but now I don't want to know what to put up here at all. So yeah, this is a thing. Not really sure what to do with any of this and this, but yeah, it's there. So I worked on that a little bit. I made some more potions because I wanted to make some more of these to go do some more of the golden apple stuff. Now that I have tons of gold, so we can make plenty of golden apples. I also have like a half stack of apples too. Yeah, let's see. The other thing I did was I enchanted a bunch of stuff because I finally got some levels up when I did some more mining and whatnot. So I obviously got the Sharpness 3 on Breaking 3 sword, which was okay, and I had to use Strength to get that achievement. I also got a Silk Touch pick, and then I had an Unbreaking 1 book from like something, so I put that on it. Unfortunately, this isn't the best, but it works for now because I needed something to make using these chests usable, and yeah, to make these chests usable. Because you need them to pick it up. And also I wanted to use it to now go get my psyllium, podzol. Of course I can get grass here and then packed ice and ice. But I don't really need any of that right now, and plus Skatem has some that I got from him. At least of the packed ice. The ice one will probably make an ice tray somewhere. I got a power 4 flame bow. I think I had a power 3 bow, 2 power 3 bows, and I put them together to be power 4, and one of them was a flame. And then I had another Unbreaking 1 book or something. So again, not the best because the Unbreaking isn't really going to last, but it's there nonetheless. I enchanted another diamond pick. It was an efficiency 4 pick. I got like just an efficiency 4 pick, and then I had that other efficiency 4 Unbreaking 3 pick that had like 1 repair level left, and instead of just keeping that one that didn't even have unbreaking on it, I decided to combine those two together and make efficiency 5. So that one's, and I named it the room clear. I enchanted some of these diamond armor things because these are two like things that you're just going to have a long time and use a lot. One of them is a feather fall, and I really wanted the feather falling to run around on the land here, but it really got beat up, spoiler alert, with the silverfish. Unfortunately, I left them on. Then I got this one, which has got the aqua affinity respiration 1. I wish it had respiration 2 or 3. I think it can go up, but it's just 1 for now. It has aqua affinity, so you know, these are the two good enough things. Now I really wanted to get depth strider on these boots as well, or of course frostwalker, but might have to just get separate boots for those. And I don't know if I'll do them diamond or like if you've got depths. Like really ideally, I wanted to like keep these diamond ones to be used for like boss battles, and especially for if it has aqua affinity respiration on it, then I want these to have depth strider on it. And then if I want them depth strider, they might as well both be diamond so that I can survive the guardians. So that's what that is. And then these are all from the stronghold because you'll be seeing that next. So yeah, I enchanted a bunch of stuff. Trying to show what else. There's probably nothing really else. Yeah, there's the packed ice. So yeah, now I'm going to show you. We'll actually save Necker's house. No, we'll go see Necker's house real quick, and then I'm also going to go run to the mushroom forest because I got us to the local mushroom island. It's only like 200 blocks away in the nether. It's like 1,000 away. It's really close actually. And I went there, but I forgot my silk touch pick. So we're gonna go run back. I'll show you that I built a portal for that, and then we're gonna make a portal which is about the same distance in the other direction to a mega taiga so that we can go pick up some pod soul, and then that'll probably be it for this episode. So there was the little snippet there to Necker's house. It's actually looking pretty cool what he built. You know, he's obviously still working on it, but here's his little like walkway up. This isn't the main way he usually gets up. The main way he gets up is up his waterfall right here that goes down that we built that one time. So he's got this little nice path up. He's got a little storage room in here. He's slowly starting to actually get more resources. He did some mining with Zerthik. And then up here, nice little room in here. He hasn't decorated this, but here's the actual house, the house part. And he's got a garden out here as well, so he can farm things. And then his tree farm up here. My favorite thing about Necker's place is he's very centralized. So one, he gets a really cool top-down view of actually being able to see Zerthik's house. And then of course you've got our two houses. And then he can see parts of Skatum's. Not the best view of it, but he can see it. But he also gets to see Gur's house. So he literally can see everyone's house. He can see Spawn as well, like way, oh god, I almost ran off the edge. Way, way, way down there. But he can also see Gur's house and Gur's property, especially over there. So I think that's really neat that he gets to see absolutely everyone. But he's actually finally built the house. So yeah, he was playing with us last night, and he'll be on again this afternoon with Zerthik and I. We had some plans to play and do some more projects. I think he's still sleeping, and he was going to code because he's working on, he made a sponge plugin. He got another one working. He's working on making some more for what API they have released. So he was working on that, and he was going to enjoy with the server when he takes some breaks. We were going to work on some stuff. So, all right, to the Mushroom Island. So it's actually in the same direction as the desert. It's just instead of taking the left turn to go to the desert, you just keep going. You actually don't even go quite as far to the right turn, and you actually get there. So this is really easy to follow. Of course, we're going to make all these tunnels and rails between them all. But for right now, this is good enough, doing the speed jump all the way through. You'll see how close this is. This is really odd to have a Mushroom Island this close, but there is a big ocean. So this is actually the direction we're going to have a bunch of portals that are going to go to. There's like a half dozen of the water temples. And basically we're just going to use those half dozen water temples up in the deep ocean where this kind of is. And that's why we'll fight. This will be more portals probably over here in this direction. But yeah. So you can see it's right here. I think the desert one, you'd come down here and then take a right or left, and it's like right there. But yeah. Oh, there's a ghast. Hurry up, go through. Thank you. It's weird you take that little bit of fall damage going through. What was I gonna say? I don't remember what I was gonna say, but yeah, the portals to go basically here. But these are really cool because, I mean, of course we have the mushrooms where I'm gonna bring some mushrooms back because it's really not that far once we build a full tunnel, so we can have them in spawn. I don't know, it'd be kind of cool to farm them because I always forget. You're gonna die, dude. I think another couple of them died because there were here. There was a bunch more here, but I always forget that you can right click on them with a bowl and they'll give you mushroom stew instead of milk with a bucket. So one, you can shear them to get mushrooms, but you can get them for like just tons of food, like just to put them around spawn to like right click with your bowls is kind of really convenient. Um, and just because how often do you get to actually have them and use with them? And the nice thing about here, I might come here and mine. So the nice thing is hostile mobs don't spawn in Mushroom Island biomes. Like I always forget that's a thing. They just don't spawn on Mushroom Islands. Mushroom Islands. So that's really nice. I'm not sure if they spawn on mycelium. I'll have to test that. I'll look at Tsusuma's video. Do they spawn on my? Because I know they just don't spawn in general. Because I don't even spawn in caves in Mushroom Islands. But do they spawn on mycelium in the other world? But anyways, I'm gonna bring these back. One, because it's cool to build with and it has the neat particle effects for like paths and like spooky things. But it's also good for farming mushrooms because I think mushrooms, at least those small ones, have a different growth rate on them. Like they're faster in the dark, but maybe not. Maybe I have to look that up. But either way, I'm gonna collect some because I want some just to get a little bit. And of course, you don't need too much of this. It's just like grass. It'll spawn onto the dirt nearby next to it. So it won't take over grass or podzol, but it works just like it, where it will, you know, take over to the blocks, the dirt blocks next to it. So if you want like a floor of it, just place one or two of these down and let it grow. No point in using a whole bunch of them. But I'm probably going to go ahead and grab one stack, head back, and then I'm going to look up the chords to this mega taiga, and then we'll go ahead and build a portal to that. This is actually pretty crazy and amplified. Usually you're used to a flat little biome, maybe a little bit of hills here in Mushroom Islands, but this is pretty crazy. When I did get here, I originally wandered around the side, and there's like a flat area that you can probably do stuff with on the other side of this big mountain, but it's actually pretty small. It's just really steep. Like over there on the other side of this is just sheer vertical cliffs, and it's really kind of crazy. So, you know, typical amplified. So one of the tunnels sort of goes in this direction, and then I got to the surface here and was just gonna like run randomly and place it, but I'll probably end up just losing it. So it's really not that far. It's like a couple, like 150 one direction and then 200 the other direction. So I'm just gonna build a tunnel in just the other direction. It'll just be a new way. Plus, I think the swamp is in that one. I don't think we actually have a portal to the swamp, but we need to start going there to get Endermen. So I'm probably just gonna build a portal to that. And we'll probably just end up having portals to all of the regions because it's just such a pain in the butt to walk between biomes, even if they're like only 500 away on the surface or 800 away on the surface, because it's like amplified. So we have to go this direction to 225 and then this direction negative something. So I think I'll just start it right here and I'm gonna go mine. One of the things I've seen Exuma do is, I mean, one, it's kind of good habit to use your Silk Touch to like mine all the ores that would drop actual objects until you can get your Fortune 3 and then use it there. But for something like Quartz, where, I mean, you still want to use your Fortune, but he basically just uses them because they have so much XP in them. They're basically just like stored up XP, so he'll just like keep them in his ender chest, and if he ever needs some levels of XP for enchanting, he can just break them up real quick with a Fortune pick or just with an actual pick and just get a bunch of XP, which is actually pretty smart. So I don't know, I was just picking them up. Plus, there's something to have for decorating too. But yeah. All right, guys, I made it to the end. Wasn't too bad. Got tons of quartz. Yeah, it wasn't the worst tunnel in the world, but I think we can use this to get to a swamp. At least there's a swamp that's close by, but it's really small and doesn't have a witch hut in it. But I think one of the bigger ones that has some witch huts in it is in this general direction, so we'll use it. But hopefully I got this right, and we will end up in Mega Taiga, or at least in Taiga right next to Mega Taiga. Now we're generating new terrain in Amplified, so the server's going to lag, as we've learned. Probably lag a lot because Mega Taiga is probably huge. You've already got the big trees. And it looks like we are, where what the chords are that I have written down for what it actually is. Wow, those are the exact chords I wanted to come across, or almost. I wanted to come across at 1800, but I came across at 1820. And again, we're in a tunnel because amplified. And I didn't bring anything to get up to the surface. I might just have to build a staircase. Oh, there's mushrooms. Yeah, I'm just going to go back and build a staircase so I don't lose the portal. I didn't realize that a nether portal gives off light, like it's a light source. Like you could use nether portals as lights if you really, really, really wanted to. Alright, a mega taiga biome according to our biome thing. So we made it to the right place, we just gotta get to the surface. And I've come to the surface. Or, I'm in one of those cave rooms. Sorry it's so dark. But the surface is over there and it's nighttime out because you can see the clouds through the clouds that it's nighttime. And you know what? I don't have the proper resources to do this, so we're just going to collect some of this podzol, which is what this should be. Yes. So I'm going to collect a stack of podzol and then head on back. One thing I forgot to mention that I did was I also built a portal to a jungle. So I went to the jungle and got us cocoa beans and jungle tree saplings so we can grow jungle trees, and also cocoa beans so we can have cocoa beans and cookies and grow those like as a crop, but also so that we could dye the sheep a brown. So I've done that. The sheep are now brown. We have all of the sheep colors. So that's been done. Yeah, I went there. The jungle is really, really impressive. So I have attached to the end of this to wrap up this video a nice little snippet of me flying around the jungle. And I wonder if, does podzol travel to dirt and grow like a moss, or is it just an individual block itself? I'm not really sure. I don't think it grows, but we will find out. And I don't have any torches, I'm sorry, because if I used this silk touch pickaxe to mine that coal, it wouldn't actually drop coal. So we're just going to have to deal with this, and we're going to cut to the end. So thank you guys so much for watching. Next episode, we travel to a stronghold, and we'll see what the future holds. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this series, be sure to like and comment and give me your feedback, give me ideas, tweet me designs for my house, and I will talk to you guys later. See ya. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to check out some more Minecraft, why not check out my Sky Factory 2 Let's Play with Zerthig and Neker by clicking here in the top left. If you'd like to see something else, you can check out my Eidolon Let's Play that I'll be finishing this summer by clicking here in the top right. You can follow me on Twitter down below, and then if you'd like what you've seen so far and you have yet to subscribe, click the big banner below.